After challenging gamers to fight me, bitch, Alyssa Mercante has gone into the good old classic protected tweets shield. Yeah, people like Alyssa Mercante, these wokies, these political activists that cosplay as video game journalists, they like to tweet out a lot of stuff. They like to talk a lot of smack. And then when they get backlash, when they get people clapping back because of stuff they say like this.
And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yeah, she literally said, if you don't like it, fight me physically, bitch, at Summer Games Fest or Giant Bomb's couch, little casting couch event. She had the balls, the audacity to step up to gamers. She got clapped back. Obviously, she was trying to rage bait, trying to get toxic male gamers to attack her so she could be like, oh, look, I'm being threatened by violence by these scummy males because she hates men. You can say her tattoo on her leg is a Animal Farm reference, but no, she really believes that all men are enemies. Don't let her fool you by saying it's a quote from a book. She really believes that. And a lot of these left-wing women from today, these modern feminists that write their SJW narratives and political commentary as gaming journalists, believe in that theory as well. In fact, the whole website of Kotaku and everybody involved with it, they all believe in that. They hate you. They hate me. They hate straight white male gamers and just males in general. If you're a gamer and you're a guy, icky, right? Well, she's gone into protected tweets after challenging people to fight, and Vara Dark answered the fucking challenge. She went Ghostbuster style and was like, yo, I can't hit you up because I'm blocked. You're hiding behind a block. Send me a DM. Let's talk match detail. And she even said, hey, let's do it better. Laid out publicly. It'll be a $1,000 prize, and we can have 3 months to train and find a venue, right? She denied it. She's been playing the field, getting this attention, this clout. She claims that she doesn't do things for clout. She absolutely did, or she wouldn't have went on to that Giant Bomb casting couch and make that whole predicament. She went Frosk 2.0. And it wasn't cute. It was unhinged. She made a complete ass of herself, and she's doing it now to the point that she got called out. Vara Dark was ready to throw hands, and she wasn't. In fact, she basically told her that she doesn't need to train to fight and that she'll take her on in public, that there was no cameras needed. She's actually pretty cocky, posting pictures of her flexing and half naked all the time. Like, this girl doesn't wear clothes. Not that there's anything wrong with looking at naked women, but her insufferable attitude just completely ruins it for me. Now, Vara Dark said, okay, do you have a venue picked out? Do you have sponsors ready to go? The only connections you've got are 2 irrelevant websites and activists, which is a huge clapback, who sit on their asses all day saying words are mean, which, yeah, words are mean. Do better. Hit me up when you're done tweeting about mean YouTubers and have grown a backbone. And yeah, she basically said Vara Dark is, coming for you. And Alyssa Mercante, you just sit around writing bullshit tweets and crying about YouTubers all day. So Vara Dark, man, the fuck up. Now, of course, Alyssa Mercante turned all this down because Keem got wind of this. They tagged Keem, or at least Vara Dark did. He offered to have Happy Punch organize the fight. She said, no, you're basically a morally corrupt individual. I don't want you to make any money at all. She bowed out. She had no intent to do this, ladies and gentlemen. She had no intent to do this fight at all. She wanted male gamers to attack her and threaten her, and she would play victim. That's what it was. Vara Dark, major props, calling her out, holding her to her word. I'm actually a big fan now because of that. Now, her and Keem kind of played a little exchange of words, going back and forth. She was basically just like, nope, I'm not doing it. You have no moral, I guess, integrity, which I don't know why Alyssa Mercante would call anybody morally corrupt, considering some of the stuff that she's done in recent weeks. But again, like I said, if I needed somebody to help build a big event, somebody to make a big entertaining event for the fans, I would choose Keemstar because he has experience putting boxing matches together. But she, strangely enough, is trying to get her to fight her in real life. To fight Vara Dark in real life, saying things from like boxing gyms are open to you'll get your ass beat up for free. You see, Vara Dark even says I was totally interested in the live stream sanctioned match, but now she's just evolved into threatening me with an illegal street fight. That's mentally deranged behavior. Reminds me of a certain group of people out there, Antifa, which is right. You can see, I don't need any of this to be on camera. We could just meet up if you'd prefer. Yeah, right. If Vara Dark or anybody showed up in person to confront Alyssa Mercante, she would melt like butter. Just like her musclehead boyfriend, simp, John Feeps, where the fuck his name would too, who says he's going to armbar people at conventions if they confront him. No, you're not. These guys, they like to be victims. They literally feel like they're contributing to life if they have some kind of oppression on them. That's how these wokies work. You have to be oppressed. You have to be a victim. You have to be against white man, and you have to hate males in general. It's fucking nonsense. So shortly after this, Alyssa Mercante blocked Vara Dark once again. You're calling people out. You want them to fight. You want them to clap back, and then you block and you unblock. And she made an excuse saying that she likes to block so people won't use her social media post as content, and it's one hurdle for them to get over to if they cannot hurt themselves. Like, get out of here with your little passive aggressiveness, like sassy attitude. You're not impressing anybody. You're not tough at all. You're a joke. You're an insufferable twat. You have no place trying to get fresh with anybody on social media, much less on a Giant Bomb Summer Game Fest thing. You made an ass out of yourself, and you're still making your ass out of yourself. You are a coward. In fact, in the past, you've tried to call Melanie Mack out to a fight, who, once again, has called you a coward now. On top of that, you had some fiery DMs that Vara Dark leaked exposing you, and I talked about that in my last video, but we'll go ahead and recap this. Alyssa Mercante and Vara Dark had this fiery exchange of DMs that punks them out. So you see, curious that you refuse to respond privately, but keep making big statements publicly. Are you scared? Basically just circling around it. Typical stuff. And honestly, she has no argument. People like Alyssa Mercante, when you try to argue with them, they can't hold a debate. They can't hold an argument. They resort to insults. They resort to childish antics like blocking, unblocking, going protected. And you can see the last response that she had. You could say, Alyssa Mercante said, you make money off of clout chasing and rage baiting. Why would I allow you to do that with this? Charitable causes only. Ticket sales included. I'm not scared of you, Vara. Not in the slightest, babe. So condescending. And I block you and others of your ilk because you use all my social media posts as content for your videos. So that's just a little hurdle I like to make you have to jump over. And yeah, she basically just went on to say Keemstar making money off of us is crap. He's a piece of shit. Sorry, you'll have to get your ass beat for free. Sorry, love. Calling her love and babe, just being overall condescending. And then you can see Vara just ultimately immensely claps back, saying, if you actually had been serious, I would have said cut that shit straight down the middle. You can get content creators like you like to film. I'd get mine. You can have your sponsors. I could have mine. You could donate to a trans charity, and I could donate to one of my choice. But I'm over your back and forth bullshit, Alyssa. I don't play this game of blocking and unblocking people I don't like. I have no people blocked for a reason. If you're going to talk about me on a public platform, don't hide from me, and that's your game. I luckily don't have to play. You've had your chance at a professional level event being set up and said no instantly. You rejected stipulations from the start because you didn't want me streaming it to my bigot viewers. You then said you're a busy gal working. Get back to writing game guides then, because working your hardest isn't getting you far. I put up more content a week than you put up in a month. Fucking fatality there. And again, my whole thoughts on this, going protected, calling people out, chicken shit behavior from Alyssa Mercante. But that's what she wants. She has no spine. None. No integrity. No balls. She would fold. She tries to play this tough act. Oh, I will fold this person in a heartbeat if they confronted me. You aren't doing shit. You aren't doing shit. The only time you've got ballsy was when you were at that giant bomb event in front of all your friends where you felt protected. But when you go out into the real world, nobody's going to hide behind a block there. People will call you out. If you're going to call them bitch and challenge them to fights, you literally opened the gates. And that's what you wanted. You wanted to open it. You wanted to get this attention. You wanted to cause a rise and a stir. You've already been in the hot seat. You're not getting people on your side when you do stuff like this. There's more people against you than there is for you. The team that you're playing with like to dox, like to invade privacy, like to contact wives, like to do nonsense like make threats on internet for physical violence, and like to shut down websites because you guys are fans of censoring free speech. The proof's in the pudding with the behavior that these people have been going. And then now just recently, Kindred just contacted Smash JT's former place of employment trying to get information about him. So what? You're not fooling anybody, Alyssa Mercante, because you're just like the rest of your ilk, like you like to say. You played a tough act. You claim that you wanted to fight. And when the kitchen got too hot, you go protected tweets or you block. Like you have me blocked, you have Vara Dark blocked. You block people because you're a joke. And you say it's so people don't make content. I've been milking you like a fucking cow. Thank you. I appreciate it. You provide tons of content on a daily basis to where I don't even have to go look for it because it's on my feed already, because so many people are covering everything that you do. And it's not because we're making shit up. It's not because we're upset. It's because you're doing dumb things and you're a public figure. You are not immune to criticism. You want to be a video games journalist. You want to say that you're the senior editor at Kotaku and all this. You're a political activist. You're just cosplaying as a journalist. You didn't learn shit about journalistic integrity. You've misrepresented people in the past. You've said and done stupid things. You've been unprofessional. You don't know how to hold yourself accountable. Your bosses and coworkers and colleagues in the journalist side of things don't know how to hold you accountable as well. You are a hot mess. And it's a shame that you have such a nice fucking ass. I've seen the photos. But goddamn, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot fucking pole. Much less try to fight you, because you're not worth it. You're not worth the attention. You're not worth the clout that you're trying to pull up. And Vara Dark called your bluff. She held you down, called your bluff, and you failed to deliver. You're a joke. You are a joke. And now you're behind protected tweets. So that's all I have to say, guys. Covering this again. I know I covered it the last few days, but it's been a work in progress. I mean, Keem got involved. Vara Dark exposed some DMs. Mercante went under protected tweets. So who knows what else is going to happen. By the time you're watching this, it's probably been some kind of other weird situation happening out there. It's just, oh man, it's like a train wreck. Anything involving Alyssa Mercante, you just can't unsee it. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.